Well, hello there guys. It has been 9 months since I have posted a video on this channel. I know it's been a long time. I know some of you follow our vlog channel, and so you know where I have been. For the rest of you, as you can see, I am in a totally new location because we moved. So grab a coffee or a tea, sit down. This is gonna be a chatty life update video for you guys. There's gonna be kids playing in the background, a little toddler doing some whiny singing in the background too. So yeah, let's just hop into where the heck I have been. If you guys are interested in the property, at the end of this, I'm gonna give like a few little sneak peeks of some of my favorite things on the property. But if you want like a full in-depth tour of it, I will have our channel linked down below. We actually bought 20 acres to start a homestead, my husband and I, and both sets of our parents, so my husband's parents and my parents. And so we actually started a homestead channel. So we have been on YouTube land, I just haven't been here. So if you guys wanna see a full in-depth tour of the entire property, you can go ahead and check that out down below. I'm gonna have some like highlight videos that might be of interest to some of you, and then the main links for our vlog channel and our homestead channel. So yeah, where the heck have I been? It's been 9 months since I've posted a video here. You know, I had these ideas like going into this that I was like, you know what, this is gonna be awesome. I've gotten so many questions about how to live with non-minimalists, and I've always given the recommendation of lead by example, because you can't force someone to live minimally. You just can't do that, and I still stand by that. However, until being in that, like actually experiencing what it's like living with non-minimalists, because my husband and I and our kids, you know, we're minimalist, but both of our parents are not. Well, until experiencing that, I didn't realize how much they can kind of rub off on you and it can make it hard to stay in that mindset as a minimalist. I didn't realize that that side of things kind of played into it. I really had to kind of figure out my own footing and what that looks like for our family, and I'm still figuring that out. For those of you that haven't followed me since the beginning, I have documented our entire journey of minimalism here on this channel. And you know, I've always talked about wanting to be more of like a realistic example, and talking about how, you know, it is not always an easy thing to stay in the mindset of intentional living. It's not. I've had to figure out what minimalism looks like for our family in this stage of life. Another thing that I've talked about is how your perspective of what you need in the beginning, and just as you continue through your journey, changes and shifts. And we've definitely had another shift in like what we need. While in some aspects I've found it harder to be minimal, in other aspects I've really had a big mindset shift as we have, you know, come into this more slow living, homestead focused lifestyle, that we've realized that we really don't. She's trying to go back up to the house, so I'm keeping an eye on her back there. We've realized that we need even less than we thought we did. Over the last 6 months as we've been here, you know, we closed on the property September 17th, or 14th, September 14th, and it's now the beginning of March. Our mindset has just totally changed again, and my idea of like what we needed before and what we need now is different. And in some ways, there's actually been like more stuff that I think that we need in terms of kitchen items. As we're starting to homestead, you know, we need more. And farm life with kids. Our way of doing like capsule wardrobes before doesn't work anymore. For those of you that live a farm life and you've been looking on how to minimize your kids' wardrobes while living a farm lifestyle, I have good news for you. I'm actually working on a new guide right now that is specifically for farm life living for kids. I have really honed in on what has been working for our family and what hasn't. There's gonna be a lot that we end up just kind of saying goodbye to as we unpack that storage unit. So just so much has shifted and changed over the last 6 months. And I had in my mind all these ideas of like how I was going to show you guys what it was like to live as a minimalist with non-minimalists, and then I had a hard time organizing and just kept coming up with excuses of like not to film things, or I'd start filming them and I'd never finish, because I had this idea of what it should look like in my head. But that's just not our life right now. That's not the stage of life we're in. And so today I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take the kids out. They're gonna play in the background. I'm gonna give them a life update, and like, that's my videos are gonna be very much, there's gonna be kids in them now, probably in the background at least. So basically over the next 6 or 7 months until our house is done being built, I do wanna showcase kind of how we've been trying to make this work. There's gonna be some stuff I'm gonna go through, like the shelves or the racks that are in the garage. There's a lot of stuff in there that we realized we didn't need. Like I said, just mindset shift. You know, before we moved, there was so much more that we used all the time than we use now. And so again, things are changing, and we're just adapting to make sure that we're living intentionally and not holding on to stuff that is just getting in the way of, you know, the greater purpose and goal of being focused on intentional living and focused on our family. I'm excited to take you guys along with kind of doing some clean out, showing you guys how things have been working for us, what hasn't been working for us. I'm going to give you guys those little sneak peeks now, and then we're going to come back and I am going to talk to you guys about why I was gone for 9 months though. Obviously the 6 months we've been here, but there were 3 months before that that I was missing as well. So let's cut to showing you guys some of my favorite parts of this property. Like I said, if you want to know like in-depth stuff, check out the links down below. There's going to be a lot more information about the property and about like starting a homestead and everything, so you guys can check that out. Well, speaking of farm life and kids clothes, this one just needed a full attire change because she planted her butt in the dog bowl and it's a little cold, so she was freezing. No, we're gonna go get on the golf cart, right? We're gonna go.
This is in the middle.
I don't know. All right, well, we will start in here. This is a barn. So this is one of my most exciting things because we're gonna get horses. So right now we're actually in the middle of renovations for the barn. We are opening up these stalls to make 2 larger stalls because all the stalls are 10 by 10. So we're trying to make 2 10 by 12s, and then we're gonna have a little walkway into the tack room. Yeah, no, there's gonna be 5 stalls instead of 6 in here.
So 3 on one side, 2 on one side?
Yep, 2 on this side, 3 on this side.
So we'll leave this one.
Yep, we're gonna leave this one alone. All right, we're gonna hop on the golf cart and go take you guys to see the rest. So coming over here, you got the farmhouse. We've got this, our private road that we just had put in by our grader. That is Ryan's parents' house. That is almost done, and they will get to move in. And then we'll head down to the road, and then we'll take you guys over to where our house is going. Okay, and then this is where our house is going. So all the like flags that you can see, these orange flags, are the outline of the house, and then all the colorful flags down there where area is where our septic system is going. So actually by next month, so April 15th, we're gonna have all this grading completed for them to start building soon. So that's exciting. What's up? What? Oh, exciting. Awesome. In the summer though, it's like not even comparable. If you watch our full in-depth tour of the property, that was, you know, that was the end of summer, so you can see everything is fully green and it's just like a wall of beautifulness. So last thing I'll show you guys, there's a creek down there. The property goes down a hill back there. We have our shooting range back there, another creek. We're gonna have an orchard back there. We're gonna have a garden over here. So that's just a little highlight tour of the property. If you wanna see the full in-depth of everything, you can go ahead and check out all the links down below. But yeah, so 9 months. You're probably thinking, okay, you were gone for 6 months, or you were gone, you've been moved in for 6 months and you were figuring out what the heck you were doing with your life in terms of minimalism. But what about the 3 months before that? So some of you guys know that, so our house was supposed to close in August originally. So we were out by the end of July, I think. And that ended up getting pushed out, and so we ended up kind of moving in with Ryan's parents for no reason, but that's okay. It actually gave us like a precursor of getting used to like living together, so that was kind of nice. So for about a month and a half we lived with Ryan's parents, and obviously we had packed for there as if we were just going on vacation for a couple weeks, so we really had like very little stuff. It was all just there, so there was like no point in me filming there. And then before that, actually, my middle child, Arianna, you coming, baby? Come here. Before that, my middle child, Arianna, actually got bit by one of our family dogs, pretty severely. It was very severe on her face, and I took probably about a month off YouTube entirely. Our entire family did, just to kind of focus on her getting better. Come here, baby. You're good. Just to kind of focus on her healing, and I definitely have some PTSD from it. Not surprising considering I already have PTSD, so the likelihood of me getting it from other traumatic events is high. Oh, that's a pretty flower. So yeah, it was a lot emotionally for us, and so I ended up just taking some time off YouTube, and I took even longer off this channel than I did from our vlog channel. So Yeah, she's doing great now though. Her scars have healed dramatically. She's doing so good, and she's not even afraid of dogs. It happened so fast, everything, that I don't think she even really had time to realize what had happened, because she was very confused, like why we couldn't have that dog anymore. She didn't really understand. But it definitely, for my husband and I, it took a bigger toll on us, I think, emotionally than it did on them. Hi baby. This is my youngest. The last time you guys saw her, she was much smaller, I think. Yeah. Say hi, Rennie. Oh, don't eat the flower. You want to go in to have some lunch? Yeah, you want some lunch? She's calling her sisters.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this update. I will hopefully have some new videos coming for you. I will see all of your wonderful faces in my next video. Bye.